little thought for you. I had a homie come into my office the other day and he says, I know you have the toughest job you have ever loved. And I thought, yeah, that's right, I guess. I don't know about the tough part, I know about the love part. There's a lot to love and to admire around here. What I particularly admire at the moment is people's fearlessness. Because what we talk about at Homeboy is, it's about transformation. It's not just about a paycheck or here's a job. It's about nothing less than rebirth and transformation. That you somehow have to re-identify who you are in the world, and that's a huge, huge thing. And so you leave an old life behind and you embrace a new one. And that's tough. It's a little bit, imagine how terrifying it is to be born, to be kind of comfortable for 9 months and then you come into the world. It's pretty terrifying. But it's like an initiation rite. All initiation stories have to do with the great search. It's about the crossing of the wild, huge expanse of water. Or it's the climbing of the impossibly high mountain. Or it's the confrontation with dragons. It's all about risking the life you have known for something new and something better. Lots of examples of that here, The other day, a homie was a brand new trainee and had been given his 3-shirt issue, and so he wore one shirt, put the other 2 shirts in a bag, and then he left it in a room where he thought it was safe, and at the end of the day he said, somebody came up on my shirts. I thought, well, that's an interesting expression, like if you're in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere and you see a $100 bill, I think you could say, I came up on a $100 bill. But if I have my hand in your wallet and I'm taking $100, you cannot say that I came up on a $100. I stole $100. That's an old way of thinking, and you've got to leave behind all these old, tired ways of thinking so that you can reborn. They say where we are going is here, and the moment of arrival is now. And so it might as well be today that you embrace the fearlessness that comes in re-identifying and kind of just changing the way you see. That's what transformation is about. So a homie is at the front door greeting people as they come in and welcoming them, and in walks his worst enemy ever. And he's, somebody who they used to fight, and it's a personal beef beyond belief, and shooting and fighting. And he holds his hand out to him, and he says, welcome to Homeboy Industries. It's good to see you here. There's a fearlessness in doing that, and in leaving behind an old life, and then embracing a new one. A homie told me the other day he was alone in the mall, and he suddenly sees these 5 guys he doesn't know, but they're from this one barrio. Well, they see him and all his tattoos, and so they approach him, then they surround him, and they're menacing and hitting him up, and where are you from? He takes a deep breath, and he reaches into his pocket, and the 5 of them are momentarily kind of nervous. And he pulls out 5 Homeboy business cards, hands them to the guys, and says, I'm from Homeboy Industries. Come by. We'll hook you up. And of course, what did they say? They go, really? Okay. Where's it located? That's what they're It requires fearlessness to leave behind and risk the life you've known and lived for something brand new. I have a good friend who has a mantra, a prayer that he says every day to God. He says, be fearless for me. And it's a good prayer. Be fearless for me. So let's say that prayer today. But let's try to be fearless for each other, for where we are going.